Hey everybody, in this video we're going to just do a walkthrough of a historic cemetery in New England. No photography involved really, just kind of doing a tour, looking at some of the gravestones and checking out some of the history. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm passionate about photography, but I'm also passionate about history, and I have been known to walk around in a creepy cemetery or two as well, so this one kind of ticks all those boxes. We are in the Broad Street Cemetery in Salem, Massachusetts, established 1655. We're just going to walk around and see who's here. There's so much history in these old cemeteries, and the stones are amazing, the artwork and the design of them. This is Captain Justin McCarthy, 1802, age 36. There are a couple of the Corwins from witch trial fame here. I didn't see their stones when I was here, but they are somewhere in this cemetery. This is a newer stone for a man named Oliver, who was wounded at the Battle of Antietam in the Civil War. Tomb for the West family, erected by N. West in 1810. B. Morgan, J. Richards, and G. S. Arrington, 1802. Love that purple and black house. While I was in Salem, I also took a little drive over to Marblehead and visited another historic cemetery there, which had some scenes from the movie Hocus Pocus filmed in it. So if you're interested in that movie at all, or if you just like seeing these old cemeteries, be sure you look for that video coming soon as well. This is the tomb for W, M, and S Gray, I believe is what it says. A little hard to read. Some of these tombstones, especially the marble ones, have weathered so badly that they're virtually impossible to read now, which is kind of a shame. Joseph Sprague. Mrs. Mary Putnam, 1803. Frothingham, 1805. Really hard to read, but I think it says John Norris. In fact, when I was on the location, I couldn't even tell which side was which, and I tried reading it in both directions. Edward Augustus Gray, 1814. You can see I was here on a beautifully dreary day for something like this. Perfect for a cemetery visit, right? This is the second oldest cemetery in Salem, I believe. Established 1655, as I said at the beginning. Couldn't really make this one out, unfortunately. What must it be like to have a house that backs up to an old cemetery like this? Miss Lucy, widow of John Nichols, 1846. This is my favorite of all the stones I looked at that day. Check out that angel head. This is for Thomas Roby, 1729, age 28, and his son William Roby, 1730, age 8. Really an old style design. I like the look of that. The fact that some of these are so close to the property line makes me wonder if some of the graves aren't over in those yards, or maybe even under those houses. This is another favorite. Look at the spectacular typography on this old stone. And apparently that covers a lot of people, but I'll just talk about Benjamin Pickman, 1708, age 63. And look what they refer to his wife as a relict, which I had never heard it used like that. It turns out that it's an outdated term for a widow, a relict. Not very flattering. That's about all I've got for this video, but be sure to look for other New England videos from Salem and also the one from Marblehead that I mentioned of the other historic cemetery. Those will be coming soon. Thanks for watching, everybody.